take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We can't.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Roadrunners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best player.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
To the air on second down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
But when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. So QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
He'll throw on third down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And the Roadrunners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Oh, they're after him. They'll run the screen.
Can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chain.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Roadrunners have this offense rolling. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. A lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down Boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before. And here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The head coach has to be happy with that.
So the Charlotte 49ers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read it some. Get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a game.
Surging forward on the sneak. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, drive it out.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get in the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. They know that they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
They make the stop right. They go just a little bit at a time to get to that first down run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Makes a move. man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Swings it out to the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sends it back in motion. He's got his man across the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
You got two. You got cooler.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throwing catch for the 1st down? We reach the break, and it's UTSA on top. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in the box.
And as he throws, it rolls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. That's a fly. Extract from the air for the score. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Big fall down the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 6 over Arizona State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And get him up, rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down. 3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. He's got great speed. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip the field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Great place to start for this offense. Running it to the right. There we go.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the 49ers can really attack on this second and short. The lone back's got it. Pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Graves. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Reload. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
The option look. The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Back open in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently. He's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. 3rd down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want to touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. He gets a block. He's on the ice. Can they catch it? Boy, nothing can electrify the stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting. You don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the upright. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on their last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Check.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The 49ers heading quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the back open up. Spins away from one. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. He'll be right out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
All right, it's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. That pass is incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's out past the 35. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He's got it on the outside. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Graves. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field.
Here we go.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Turning it off! Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
They'll give it to the back. There quick to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Hand off to the lone man. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down to the 16.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get. Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They've got the screen set up. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
On the move. Crosses the 45. Oh, he's got some space. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. That was just an open alley for that back. I don't think he was touched once before the tackle.
So he wouldn't even been down and 2 untouched?
No. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Rides to the back. Makes a man miss. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock it down at the 17. And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here we go. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Plowing through the defense. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, you've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step.
And the pressure gets there. Down he goes at the 18.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You can tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. And this one is perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the option. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. And the Roadrunners are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Snagged out in the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding the football?
The Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open. Cody ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense got it to run the run.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He breaks the tackle.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers in a good spot here with second and short. He leaves it with his back. Hard running there. And he's going to be stopped for a loss.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them. There's nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense.
Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll run the option. Leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo. Snap in the shotgun. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just threw that one way too far.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
From the gun. They got him for the sack.
sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does in this next one.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. A little screen to the running back. Plays like that with just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch it when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And the quarterback takes a knee. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship. You wouldn't know that watching this team did. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get it done. No matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready to get it done.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.